What's up? I just finished my... Maybe close that window for a sec. I just finished my cardio. Did 50 minutes of stairs.
He's a master of the stairs.
Where's Apollo? There he is. So now I'm going home. I'm going to have my first meal. We're at new low for food. How fun is that, guys? 40 grams of cream of rice.
That's so fun.
So it's going to be equivalent to like a super small amount. I'm trying to think of something that's comparable. But it'll be super small. It will be super tasty. I'm going to do a full day of eating. Maybe a couple sets because I'm going to train with a friend of mine a bit later today. I'm going to do upper body. It's going to be at Good Life. So nothing crazy in terms of gym. Definitely have to record more at the cooler gyms, but for today that's what we're going to be doing. This is more a meals focused video because it's a new kind of low day. I haven't showed these meals before or these quantities before, so food is definitely getting low. Updates: I had a burger on Tuesday and I had a high day yesterday, so my first cheat meal of prep at 7 weeks out. I think this prep has been like 17 weeks. So first 10 weeks, no cheat meals, which is fine. I could literally go the rest of the prep with no cheat meals either. But it was nice. It was enjoyable. Went out to Five Guys with Cade and got a regular burger and some fries. So, and then yesterday I basically just had all my same foods, but more. And then instead of veggies, I had like pineapple with the meal just to add some more healthy carbs, a little bit of the bromelain, and less protein as well. So yeah, we'll get to meal one. All right, so this is my morning gut/greens or gut drink, basically. I have this every morning, so it obviously has greens in it, but and also I'm not the kind of guy who just has greens. I eat my greens. It's not the same thing, but yeah, there's the good micronutrients in this. So this is what I have every morning. Most of these things you probably recognize. This one is a tea from my girlfriend's family farm. So these are all things that are grown right here in Ontario, Canada. There's a ton of stuff in there. I don't even know everything that's in there, but it's very good. That is more just to have like a nice balance of more micronutrients, and there's like a lot of really health issue preventative ingredients in there that I think most bodybuilders don't get. So this is like my secret weapon in terms of health management. Pure aloe. This is great for gut regularity. I'm not going to go through what everything's for, but this is just what I have. Okay. Lemon juice, glutamine, greens, and then apple cider vinegar. So I have all this every morning. It tastes amazing because the greens has a flavor. This time I have lemon lime. None of these are sponsored products. I buy these because they taste good. All right, so I'm going to have this and then I'll show you guys the meal. All right, so I have my meal. This is 2 eggs, 115 grams of chicken. And then this is 50 grams of blueberries and 40 grams of cream of rice. So I'm probably looking super flat right now because I haven't eaten for like almost 4 hours since waking up. Pretty catabolic, I know, but we're done cardio. We're starting meal one. We'll have meal two in like an hour and a half, and then meal three before the gym. Probably gonna go to the gym around, I don't know, 5:36. And yeah, so I'll get you guys in the next meals. I'm gonna enjoy these. I got salted caramel cream of rice, and I put a little bit of sriracha maple sauce. So that's like my fun parts of the meal. And also just that I get to eat food. So I'm gonna get this down, and I'll see you in the next meal. You're about to see. You're about to see. What do you think is in my bag? Oh! Supplements. Yes, I have a bag just for my supplements because I'm moving around a lot. So I literally have like freaking 20 health supps in here. So I bring these to my girlfriends. I pretty much only bring these to my girlfriends in my house. So yeah, I'm gonna have them now, but I just thought it was funny because I literally have a massive duffel bag. Who's got that?
Yeah, who's got a Bugatti duffel bag?
Yeah, it's a bag from a brand called Bugatti. I don't know if you guys heard of that. So yeah, so I'm gonna take my health steps now. Okay, hopefully you can hear me because the mic's on the table, but I'm just gonna show you what they are because I'm already recording. Omega 3s, It's in my morning stack. Turmeric, magnesium, CoQ10, berberine, collagen. What else? Not GABA. That's at night. Tudka. Hopefully you can see everything. MSM for joints. Citrus bergamot. We have vitamin D3K2. Vitamin C, of course. Ashwagandha I don't take. I just use the lid as a cup because it's got a big lid, so I put all the stuff in there. Life hack. And then that's it. And I have my knack. So that's the morning health sub stack. And I also keep this in there, and then some Voltaren, and then I also got like aspirin and like my hair drug DHT blocker. So yeah, this is what we got for the morning stack. I'm gonna take these, and then I'm actually gonna start doing some work. All right, so I figured I'd add a physique update because I haven't shown my physique for a bit. So this is me checking in. This was actually last week because this week's I could not get moved over from my phone for some reason. So rocking with this one for now. But yeah, pretty much I look the same now except I'm shaved. So next check-in I'll probably look a lot leaner. I think I weighed like 0.4 pounds less in my previous check-in, but yeah, this was on, I think, Thursday last week. So yeah, so not too far from today. Today's Monday, April 13th. So right here, you can see me just hitting my mandatory poses. It's getting a lot easier to get into poses because obviously I'm not as fat. I always send this is what I send my coach. I literally just attached a video that I send my coach. So yeah, I always hit the poses in a couple ways. You can see I'm super hairy from the back, so it definitely covers up some detail. You look a lot leaner and harder when you shave, but you get the point. Obviously, pretty happy with this look for 7 weeks out because I think this was more of like a 4-week out look last show. Obviously, my first show, so got to be forgiving with myself there. But also, I'm a lot bigger this time, so I'm able to feed a bit more. And overall, obviously, the bigger you are, the more muscle there is to push against the skin. So maybe I was just as lean last time, but I didn't look as big at all. So yeah, I hit a most muscular there. Obviously, that's not a classic pose, but yeah, this is me checking in at 7 weeks out. Keep you guys updated with the next check-in. Let me know if you want to see more of these. I can actually document more in landscape, but I just figured I wanted to add it because I didn't have any posing in this video. I'm going to hit legs at the end, but yeah.
Needs to continue step.
All right, so I got my first, I guess, intro meal to the day. Obviously, I had meal 1, but now I'm going to have 200 grams of fish. I got 100 grams of rice, 100 grams of green beans. I'm freaking starving. My appetite is firing right now after that high day. So definitely feeling it. I'll show you guys the meal, and I'm being an iPad kid right now. So I'll show you what I'm doing. So I'm watching some YouTube of another dude eating, and I'm eating my food. Like I said, 200 grams of fish, 100 grams of rice, 100 grams of green beans. I put the Sweet Poppy Flavor Gang sauce on that. I got my Diet Coke. Usually have one a day. And yeah, so I'm gonna get this down. This iPad was my prep purchase. So if you guys don't know, my last prep, I bought a PS5, which I barely used. This was my prep purchase. I also got a bunch of other stuff for business. Like I got a new laptop, new monitor, kind of new desk setup. Just a ton of new stuff, but it was more for business. This was my more like kind of leisure, like kind of nice purchase that I got. And now I'm being an iPad kid. I use it on the stairs. I just put it on the Stairmaster. I watch stuff. It's nice. So I'm gonna get this meal in, and I'll see you guys in a bit. I feel super flat today, but yeah, I feel super skinny. But we're still weighing 224 pounds at 7 weeks out. So I'm right at my weight cap. So obviously that's good. I'll make my weight cap. And yeah, looking forward to it. So I'm about to film a podcast with Forge Genetics right now, which is pretty sick because I love watching like bodybuilding podcasts and stuff like that. So I'm actually going to be joining their coaching team. So I'm going to be coaching with them for a bit. So this is like the first kind of podcast that we're doing, and I'm all set up and ready to go. We're just waiting for the Zoom link. So yeah, let's freaking do it. I'll include a couple clips. I had some lamb. I didn't have some lamb, but I got a shot of it, and I was just at the farm doing Easter with Kate's family, my girlfriend, so that was freaking sick. But yeah, now I'm going to do this pod, and then I'll have another meal. I just had 40 grams of oats, 60 grams of whey, 50 grams of blueberries, went straight to the buys, and now we're going to talk about bodybuilding and stuff. Woo. Look how satisfying this looks. I'm just so excited to eat this rice. My 100 grams, but it's just like I portioned it nice. I made it like pretty and shit. Usually I don't do that, but for YouTube I did. Now I'm going to put in some, I got this Kinder seasoning, caramelized onion butter. It sounds like it's fatty, but there's literally 0 grams of fat, 0 grams of carbs. So I put this on the fish, and it tastes amazing, and the beans. And then what I'm gonna do is my 8 cranks of pink salts, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of black pepper. That's not measured. And then to make this goated, we're gonna do sugar-free ketchup, fridge about to close. Sugar-free ketchup, or low sugar ketchup. It's like I got a gram of carbs or some shit. And a little bit of this sriracha maple sauce from the Flavor Gang. Shit's gas, bro. I love this sauce. Put a little bit on the beans. Perfect. And then we got our meal. I'll show you the final product. I'm hyped. So hungry. This is gonna go down in like 2 seconds. I'll try to make it last, but I never do. Show you the final product right now. Boom. Delicious. So I'm gonna get that down. So I thought I'd take you guys through my training plan right now. So basically my split is I have a push, pull. So it's kind of an interesting order in terms of like the order that I hit things. So I have a push day on Monday, pull day on Tuesday. Wednesday I'll rest. Thursday I'll hit legs 1, which is like more of like a quad focus. And then Friday I'll do like an all upper day, touch up on everything. It's literally just the right amount of volume where like I can still go just as heavy as I did on my main days, but I'm not doing too much where it's like I won't be able to recover for the main days. So I'm still able to actually progress and get stronger. That's the cool thing about this prep. Like, dude, I'm literally still getting stronger at 7 weeks out, which I'm like super happy about and surprised about, because the first prep I did, same coach, by the way, he's just learning my body better, I guess. And also I'm getting better at training, getting better at just, I guess I'm bigger. So a lot of different variables, some different supps, but honestly, similar supps to the last prep. And yeah, like my strength is freaking still through the roof. It's going up at 7 weeks out. At worst, it's maintaining. I've had a couple off days, but they were off days. They weren't like my strength legitimately dropped. I just got a really shitty night of sleep or some shit like that. But yeah, things are going awesome. I'm super grateful. But yeah, so then I'll do on Saturday, after, because I did my Thursday quad day, Saturday I'll rest again, because I'll do Thursday quad, Friday upper, Saturday rest, which is today, and then Sunday I do legs again, which I'll have like 4 sets of quads in there, but it'll be like 8 to 10 or whatever. I think it's like 10, 11 sets of hamstrings, hamstring focus, a little bit of glute as well. I got 2 sets of hip thrusts in there. So yeah, that's the setup I have, and it's been working very well. I think we've been running that setup for, I want to say 16, 20 weeks, and it's been going great. So not changing it at this point, not at 7 weeks out. I think honestly the rest before the first leg day is super key, because we started the first one with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on, and by that Wednesday, especially in prep, like I was gassed. It was so much harder to push on legs. Having that rest on Wednesday, and then I can just really annihilate legs. The only thing is my Friday is like, yesterday was a pretty rough day. That's the only day where I feel like I'm actually on prep, like the fatigue nails me. But the good thing is on my leg days, I don't have cardio. So good slash bad slash challenging, because now on my rest days where I'm kind of, I want to just chill and rest, I still have to do 80 minutes of cardio. So not the end of the world, but I'll do 50 minutes of stairs in the morning and 30 minutes of like treadmill at night. I could do stairs again, but maybe I will today, because honestly, I don't mind the stairs. I was kind of worried about starting them, because I started them on like 10 weeks out. My coach was like, hey, you got to run the stairs now. And I was like, fuck, because, you know, everybody talks bad about the stairs. I remember last prep, they were like painful as fuck. But now I actually like them because I don't need to walk that fast and my heart rate shoots up. I check it on the Apple Watch here. You know, I got the fitness or whatever workout tracker on there. So I can see my heart rate, I can see the duration, I can see like the fluctuations of my heart rate. So ideally I like to keep it between like 135 and 140 during cardio. Sometimes I'll be at 130 if I'm like super hypo, or maybe even 125 at the lowest, but I try not to stay there too much. But sometimes I get kind of hypo in prep, especially at the end of the day when I'm doing my cardio with not that many carbs in the mix. But yeah, so that's kind of my protocol. So cardio 5 days a week, 80 minutes right now. And then training obviously 5 days a week as well. No cardio on leg days, which means cardio on rest days. So that's what we're rocking. Let me know if you guys want to see the actual split. I'll document more of the workout. I think I already included a clip from my back day yesterday. And maybe I'll include a clip from my leg day tomorrow. I just record a set here and there. I'm not recording the full workout yet because I don't think I look that good yet, but who knows? Maybe I'll never think I'll look that good and the prep will be done. So I do want to document a bit more, which is why I'm filming now. All right, guys. Face is looking super skinny. We just got to the gym. We're going to hit some legs. I don't know if you can see the name of the gym. But yeah, we're going to hit some legs right now. I'm just recording this on my phone. I kind of bounce back and forth between my phone and my camera. Hopefully it doesn't affect the vlog too much, but I'm not going to upload this till I got at least like an hour of decent footage to upload. Obviously, you got to bear with me. I'm probably not that good at this yet, but I will get better. That's one thing about me. I usually suck at first, but get better at most things. Some things I pick up easily, but a lot of stuff that I've gotten good at, I was pretty bad at first. So I've known like a couple people in my life that, especially with sports, I knew this one guy in my elementary school and high school actually. And this dude was insane. His name was Michael also. He was good at every sport. It was like, what the hell? So yeah, some people got it like that. I think I'm more actually technologically inclined. But in terms of like the camera stuff, I'll pick it up quick because I used to do YouTube when I was a kid. I made like Fortnite videos and stuff like that. Most kids did, but anyways, gonna crush some legs. I'm procrastinating. Just finished my pre. We're gonna fucking crush it. All right, so I'm going to now document my workout vocally because I did not mic up and it's loud in the clip, so I'll probably just cut the audio out. But anyways, this video has been like kind of a mess. I also included a physique update, but yeah, basically I'll run you guys through the lift. And then next video is gonna be super organized. I'm just gonna keep the camera rolling the whole workout. I don't know why I didn't do that this time. I'm still learning this stuff, so forgive me guys, give me some grace and I'll get better every time. So for this portion of the video, I'm doing hamstring curls. So this was an intensifier. This is my legs 2 day, so there's no squat patterns in this day. Legs 1 has a squat pattern. This is more hamstring glute focused, but I have a couple sets of quads. And then I think there's a couple exercises that I'll just tell you that I did because I didn't record them because I was pissed. You'll see why. Or I wasn't even pissed. I had to get home because it was like 1 a.m. Anyways, so if we go to, one second, my girlfriend just texted me saying she's here. I told her the door was open, but let me just make sure she knows that the door is open. Okay. So yeah, if I go to this, actually I'll keep this set on because this is gonna have the drop set in there. I was really struggling to get this down, but anyways, I ended up getting it in. I just wanted to keep it super tight. I like this machine. And one thing that I learned was that recording myself exposed to certain stuff, like my butt was not all the way back there. Obviously, I was feeling a great contraction in my hamstrings, but I probably could have gotten more of a range of motion. And that would be, would be more beneficial. I think the best, obviously the best thing is to do where you feel it instead of just going through the motions. But I'll definitely try it with my butt all the way back and we'll see what happens. So that's this set here. I think the video might cut off, but you get the point. This is hip thrust. So second exercise I did was hip thrusts. 2 reasons why I started doing these. The first reason is because my hams and glutes are weak. That's the first and basic one. But second was I wasn't doing any like direct kind of, I guess this is still not direct glute movement, it's kind of still compound, but it's there's a lot of glute involved here, and I think my glutes were getting weak. So size was coming onto them, but they were kind of getting weak, and that was causing tightness in my hamstrings. That's what my physio guy said. When I go get deep tissue massage, I was just asking him some questions. He's like, do you train glutes like specifically? I was like, not really. So then I started doing this, and it's gotten a lot better. I do this, I do adductors, I throw in a set of RDLs every week. So yeah, this is the set. These are straight sets, so good squeeze at the top. I feel this a lot in like my mid to lower glutes. And then the adductors I feel kind of more in that mid to upper area. So that's basic. It's pretty simple machine. I love the machines at this gym. Recording at this gym is also like super easy. When I record at Good Life, it's a lot more difficult because sometimes people don't like it, etc. At this gym, you can do whatever you want. Even though sometimes I get kind of like, I don't know, I feel like I shouldn't be recording, especially when there's like massive IFBB pros around. Like I'm not even a pro at this time, and it's like, why would I, what do I have to film? But I have to remind myself, I'm just documenting, and I know there's people, like, there's legitimately people that I meet sometimes that are like, yo, like, do you post stuff? And that's kind of what made me want to keep posting and documenting, is just because like, I'll actually meet real people, even if it's like 1 or 2 people. Like the other day I met a guy in the sauna, and anyways, so pretty cool stuff. I'm gonna keep documenting. Did hamstring curls here. This is a new curl that I've been doing, the prone leg curl with the Prime machine, plate loaded. It's pretty good. I really enjoy this machine. I think it feels, obviously it is free weight, technically, like over a cable machine. It feels different. I guess it's not technically free weight. It's as free weight as you can get for a hamstring curl, aside from doing like a dumbbell, which I used to do at home when I first started working out. Because we actually had, I had some dumbbells, and then I got like this bench that allowed me to do kind of a hamstring curl on the edge of the bench, if anyone's ever had it, or you could look it up. It's pretty cool. Here I'm doing rest pause. So no intensifiers for the hip thrust, but then back to intensifiers for this one. So I'm doing rest pause, 15 seconds in between, and I did 5 sets. Look at me squirming around there. So for overall this workout, and in general right now, it's 7 weeks out, I feel pretty good, like in terms of strength. My strength has not really dropped. I will say the endurance throughout the workout is, it does deplete a bit quicker. And also, I will say that the actual sleep matters more in terms of how strong I'll be the next day. So like when I was off season, I could still be weaker if I didn't sleep much, but I had a couple bad nights of sleep, and I do notice it a bit more. I can hit the top sets, but it's like, it feels like the weight is a lot heavier. So, but then I'll sleep, and then it will feel fine. I'll be like, okay, I didn't really lose strength. I was just freaking super tired. So on to the last bout here on the hamstring curls. We're going to be doing, I don't think I dropped the weight at all ever since the first one. This is another thing that I like with recording, is like, obviously I said on the seated hamstring curl, on this one too, at the end you can see my kind of belly comes off, which I don't want. So next time I'm going to do that a little bit more tight to the machine, and we'll see what happens. So that is it for this set, or this exercise. And then my next exercise was leg press. So for my leg press, you'll see which one I chose. I alternate between a few. Ultimately, I do like to keep it somewhat consistent, on a week by week basis. This one I chose I believe this is a new tech machine, M Torture. I believe that's their brand. So this was my first working set. I did 5 plates. I put my feet super low on the platform. I go super slow. And overall, I feel a very, very good contraction in my quads when I do this. You just have to have good ankle mobility to put your feet this low and then come low. I was having some knee pain today, I'm not going to lie. So I'm doing a little bit of BPC to help with that. Overall, if I keep up with just sleep and stuff, like, I feel way less pain. I used to have really bad knees, and then I started actually hitting exercises that I could feel instead of just like trying to go heavy and then hitting it. So on all my movements, I'll still use some decent weight. Like this is probably the lightest compound press that I'll do. When I hack squat, I'll probably still do 4 or 5 plates. I won't go over 5. Not because I choose not to. That's legitimately how strong I am right now. So, but yeah, even in the off season, like that's the weight that I was focused on, and I would just build better reps every session instead of just like focusing on adding weight which I would add a 5, a 10, eventually add a plate. But I would really focus on if I could get 10 reps this week, next week I want to improve those 10 reps and then maybe get 11, 12, and then I'll up the weight. So just improving the reps is also progressive overload. And I obviously saw really good results this year, or these past like 14 to 16 months of growth. And now in prep, I'm kind of just keeping the same principles, where I'm really focused on the contraction, I'm really focused on the quality of the rep, and I think that's translated to my physique. We'll see how I look on stage, but it should be a lot better than the last time. I don't think I had like a 15-minute clip in this video that I end up losing, and I was just talking about like how last time I got on stage, I was not feeling like, posting those stage shots, and this time I do feel like posting them, because I know that I'll look much improved, and I already know that I'm going to be proud of this package regardless of the end result of the show. I know that I'm going to leave my best out there, and ultimately, I love this game. I love bodybuilding, and I set myself up so that I can do it kind of when I want to, and my income doesn't depend on my bodybuilding results or anything like that. So that's also pretty cool too, because I think some guys, like, they get in this thing of like, okay, bodybuilding or nothing. It's like, nah, I just love going to the gym and improving. So I'm gonna keep doing that, but I'm super excited to like document more going into the show. This set was a humbling set. I got buried at the end of the set, spoiler alert, which, it's fine. I think I got like 9 or something, which I'm pretty sure like 8 weeks ago I think I got like 11, so pretty damn close, especially like midway through the workout and on a day that I didn't sleep that much before. So I'll take it. Obviously getting buried sucked because it ruined my intensifier. I was supposed to do 30-second rest, fail, 15-second rest, fail, 15-second rest, fail, 30-second rest, fail. Instead, I failed here, and obviously it took me like 2 minutes to take all the plates off. And then instead what I did was I went straight into a set of 4 plates, but I did like 20 reps. I think I low-key could have got 25, 30. So next week, if I get buried again, I'm not planning on it, but I do want to try like some 30 rep sets like Tom Platz. But yeah, that's it for the video. That's it for the workout. I'll see you guys in the next one. I didn't capture a couple exercises, but yeah, I'll get them all next time.